On March 5, 2016, 4 men competed to be crowned the first ever champion of a new company called CMA Pro Wrestling, eventually Stride Pro Wrestling. Since that day, the title has been held by 5 men and has been defended more than 20 times across Southern Illinois. The Stride Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship is the most prestigious belt in the company and has been held by some of the biggest names in the area. Axe Allworth, Keith Hatton, Roger Mathis, Jay Spade, and Tony Flood have all laid claim to the title in its 2.5 years of existence. The title debuted in a fatal 4-way in Marion, Illinois. Frank Wyatt, Tony Flood, Keith Hatton, and Axe Allworth competed in that first ever main event to determine a champion. Axe would walk away with the championship and go on to defend it for 251 days. That's the longest reign to date. Axe, along with his manager J. Wellington Beauregard and stablemates of Damage Incorporated, defended the championship until November 16, 2016. Heath Hatton had won the Stride Pro Wrestling Over-the-Top Rope Battle Royal to earn a shot to face Axe Allworth in a last man standing match. The Redbird Rumble in West Frankfort would see Hatton and Allworth face off in a grueling 20-minute instant classic that can be seen right here on our YouTube channel. With Allworth not being able to get up past the 10 count, Hatton had done it. He became the company's second heavyweight champion. Hatton would soon learn, though, that being the champion also means being a marked man, defending his title in a fatal 4-way the very next month against Joey O'Reilly, Axe Allworth, and Roger Mathis. Hatton would end up victorious in this matchup, but Mathis had aligned himself with the Midwest Mafia, that's Red Daniels and Jake Capone. It didn't take long for Roger to stake a claim as the #1 contender for the championship by repeatedly beating down Hatton. The Midwest Mafia dominated Stride Pro Wrestling for 5 months before Hatton found himself defending the championship in the first ever Stride Pro Wrestling TLC match. On May 6, 2017, Roger Mathis would climb the ladder and pull down the Stride Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, going on to defend the title against all comers, including Farmer Billy Hills, Cash Borden, and many others. This is all happening while a hungry Jay Spade would have to repeatedly fight and claw his way to earn a championship match. On August 5th, Jay Spade defeated Heath Hatton to earn the #1 contendership to the Stride Pro Wrestling Heavyweight title. Mathis laughed off Spade as a true contender because of his size and continuously disrespected Spade. Spade, though, would not stop in his drive for validation in Stride, and on December 16, 2017 in Woodlawn, Illinois, Roger Mathis was set to defend the championship against Spade in a last man standing match. Spade stood tall as a true champion and came out on top. Spade's championship celebration would not last long, though, as a ghost from his past would quickly emerge to haunt the new champ. On February 3rd, a new #1 contender was named, and he was very familiar to Spade, the Northern Saint Tony Flood, a former friend and training partner. Spade and Flood faced off March 3rd in Spade's hometown of Christopher, Illinois. Spade stood tall once again, but the Northern threat would not leave. He would once again face off against Spade on April 7th, 2018 in Carterville, Illinois, in a matchup where Flood walked away as the 5th Stride Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Flood's championship reign, though, was Stride's shortest in history, lasting just 1 week. In Mount Vernon, Illinois, Spade recaptured the championship belt, becoming the company's first ever 2-time champion. Tony was granted a rematch, though, on May 26th in Pinckneyville, Illinois, inside a solid steel cage. Tony Flood emerged the new champion, and as the recording of this video is still the champ, but Heath Hatton once again has been crowned the #1 contender. How long will that reign last? Be sure to check Stride Pro Wrestling's Facebook page and YouTube for updates on future matches. This is Kevin Huntsberger for Stride Pro Wrestling. We'll see you at the next show.